Okay, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Thanks for joining. Gonna get started here very, very soon, very shortly. So, yeah. How's everybody doing out there? Hello. Hello, everyone. Dion Games and Ultwarox. What's happening? Anyway, I guess I'll start blocking this in. Wait for a few folks to show up. Just want to get this figured out on the page where I want it. Glad to hear. Glad to hear you finally made it. Hopefully I can pull this drawing off. What's going on, folks? Seems we got everybody here. 30 people. It's usually the number for these drawing live streams. Hope everyone's doing well. So I decided to draw a dolphin because I just randomly Googled what National Day is today. Apparently one of the days it's National Dolphin Day today. I don't know why, but so I was like, all right, I'll draw a dolphin. Let's give it a shot, I guess. So that's why I'm doing a dolphin, believe it or not. Very random. What's up, Emerge? How's it going? What's up, Philip? How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody's day been going? Everybody staying safe, staying inside, staying sane. Is everybody doing okay mentally? Glad to hear. Glad to hear it's going well. I'm not sure your question, Sarah. I can't, I can pronounce what you typed, but I don't know what it means. Comune Spezia v Noche. I'm not sure what that means. I know it's Russian, but but yeah, I know how to read Cyrillic, but I couldn't tell you what it means. So I apologize that I can't answer your question. If somebody wants to translate it, then that'd be cool too. Glad to hear, Philip. Yeah, it's definitely warming up now where I'm at as well in the valley. I'm happy for that, man. I like the warm weather. Hello, Angela. So I'm just trying to get this blocked in somewhat for the most part. Oh, thanks, Meg the Shark. It says, who can't sleep in this late night? The Russian comment that I did not understand. Well, it's only about 6 p.m. where I am, so I think I heard someone else earlier saying it's like 2 a.m. where they are as well. How about drawing a rhino next time? Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. That's a good suggestion. I could try that. Definitely try that. I mean, I'm having trouble with a dolphin, so I don't know if I could pull off a rhino, but I'll try. I'm always up for trying something new. Something different. I'll just have to remember that. A rhino. Okay. This isn't perfect, but I mean, it's looking okay, I think. Definitely have some of the proportions off and stuff. But I'm just going to continue on. I think that needs to be a different angle. Yeah. Just going to try to continue on. We'll keep going with this. Just try to get it as close as I can. Try not to worry too much, man. I'm just having fun today. Just having fun. That looks awful. Okay. Let's try this. There we go. It's a little better, I think. Could you explain in detail about measuring? I mean, a lot of times you usually measure like the smaller measurement, which in this case is the height. So you take like the height of it and see how many times can the height fit in the width. And, or maybe you take the height and see where it lines up on the, you basically can make a square. So you take the height and then you rotate it to one end, and now you have the line of that. You make a square, and you do the same thing on your photo reference, and you that basically gives you some kind of starting point. And what I'm noticing is basically the fin, the edge of the fin here is this line of the square of the height. So if I roughly take the height and do this, and I'm pretty close there actually. So I mean, there's whole different kinds of ways to measure. So it's basically you start off with one like big thing like that, And then you can break it down smaller, like, okay, the measurement from the nose to the tip of the fin here, or where it starts. And then you move that same measurement, and then you see where it lines up, and then you do that same measurement on your photo reference to see how close you are. And it looks like I'm pretty close. You know, you measure this stuff proportionally. That's really the basics of it. I could even bring it in a little bit, actually. So I hope that makes sense. You just keep judging things, you know, then you can do from tip of the tail to the tip of the fin, and then see where that lines up and try to get that right. You just got to be careful with what, you know, you don't want to erase stuff that you already have correct. You already know that this is the square, you know that this is correct. So if you're measuring like the tip of the tail to the fin, and then you measure it and something's off, then you know that this distance is wrong, so you want to move the tail because you know that this is all correct. Hope that makes sense. It's kind of difficult, but it's somewhat intuitive to me. But anyway. It's Tuesday evening, 5:42, Tuesday evening. So I hope that made sense about measuring. I mean, it's a little complicated, but I think I'm getting something off here. Let me double check. Okay, so that looks, man, I'm right on with that, but it definitely looks off. There's something off here. I don't know if it's just subtle curves and angles are slightly off, but something looks a little weird. But the measurement's right on. Like, I guessed the measurement pretty well, surprisingly. But I'm just going to keep on keeping on with this. Just I'm taking some notes here basically about where some shading's going to be. Stuff that's a little bit darker than the rest of the dolphin. And then it's going to help guide me a little bit. It's just stuff to keep in mind when I'm inking this thing with some ink. And then we're going to do the little water reflection too, I think, 'cause that's kind of cool. Try to loosely do it anyway. So I think the water reflections are really going to help give this a nice effect. Gives a little more environment. Obviously this thing's jumping out of the water. Can be like some, I'll use my white pen for some of this water splashes and stuff. Be pretty cool, I think. Maybe a lot of white pen for the background a little bit actually. That's going to really pop the dolphin out later on. Because I'm only going to shade a few little parts of the dolphin, I think, for the most part. But I'm pretty happy with this little sketch here. Looks kind of cool. Looks pretty cool. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, for the most part, a little bit of texture in the background. Don't want to get too crazy back there. That'll all be like kind of suggested. Just little bits here and there. One more of the focus down here. Okay. Get your camera up, please, so we can see what you're drawing now. Not sure what you mean. I'm not drawing anything. I'm just... what is it like wherever you are? What is it like wherever you are? In Australia, you have to have permit to drive to town, and you can't be in groups of more than 2. Where I'm at, it's pretty free. They say you can only go out for essential stuff, like going to the bank, going to the grocery store, things like that. But people driving around all the time. I try going to the grocery store, and there's these long lines to even get in the store, and then I just turn around and go home because I'm like, okay, I can't. I'm not doing that right now. I've done that like 3 times already in the last week. And yeah, everything's it seems pretty normal otherwise. There's just a lot less people, a lot less stores open. The restaurants aren't open, only for takeout. But yeah, there's no super strict rules. There's no permit where I'm at. Yeah, pretty much just free to do whatever. A lot of people walking around wearing masks inside of stores and grocery stores, and yeah, I don't have a mask or anything. I only go out like once a week just to get some food at the grocery store. But yeah, it's not that strict where I'm at. And I don't think in my county where I live, there's not a lot of cases. I think there's only like 50 to 100 cases or something, if that. But yeah. Did I miss any questions here? Okay, okay, I don't think I did. I think I'm going to start inking this now. I'll zoom in here a bit. Probably lighten the sketch up quickly. Of course, with my kneaded eraser here, just rolling it up a bit. And then going to lighten this up slightly. It's kind of the standard procedure. So there we go, got more of like a ghostly image now. So I'm going to start inking this in just a minute. Good luck with the pens, appreciate it. So I'm using Prismacolor 05 today. I don't know, I might use some smaller ones too, maybe. I don't know, I don't really have a need for it right now. Maybe use a smaller one or something, or a thicker one. But I think we're good with this. Don't have to do a lot of shading. But just give me 1 second here. Okay, Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. What's my preferred medium? I like pen and ink, and I like watercolor. Those are kind of my mediums that I like to use. What set of pens do you recommend? Right now I have these Prismacolor. They have like a bunch of different sizes. 08, 03, 01, all that stuff. And then I also use this brand, Pigma Micron. And I have a few different sizes of these. 01, 08, 02, and a bunch of 05s. So that's kind of what I use. I don't know if they're like the best thing out there or not. But I also have this white pen, this Jelly Roll 08 that I use for white. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, any pen, whatever you have, whatever is good. So anyway, if anyone, I'm in Northern California. I'm near Sacramento. For anybody that was wondering about where I'm at and the restrictions and stuff around here. So I'm just going to start inking this pretty loose. Yeah, I don't know if this sketch wasn't that, wasn't perfect or anything, but I felt pretty good about it. So just roll with it. Just roll with it here. Just doing my best, having some fun. Because if I'm not having fun, then what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Okay, fin is a little flat on top. Okay, we'll roll with that. All right, nice. Let's see, so not really much more line work to do. This is a pretty simple drawing, I think. I mean, it's a little complicated with the shading. I don't know. Hopefully I can make this look decent. But it's pretty simple as far as the line work. I don't have my drawings up on my site yet, actually. I have all my paintings up there, but I don't have any drawings yet. My website's in the top left corner of the video, shakeforfineart.com, for anyone wondering. But yeah, I don't have drawings up there yet. Haven't gotten that far. Probably should pretty soon. So it probably went too dark there, but okay, that's all right. It's a good way to start off. Just start off way too dark in the wrong area. It's perfect. But what are you gonna do? Just roll with it. Roll with it. I can always take a little bit of white pen and just go over it slightly. Well, thanks for the suggestion, but I had to look at your comment to see that you said that. So what does that actually mean? How ironic. I can do what I want, son. I can do what I want. I'm a grown man. This is my stream. I can do whatever I want, son. I can draw a bunny rabbit on the back of this dolphin if I want. I can do whatever I want. Just so you guys know. I could end this stream right now if I want to. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see. Let's do some of this water. I'm just kidding, man. It's all good. You're right. I gotta stay focused here. Stay focused. So there we go. Got some. Yeah, I made the nose way too dark. Okay, that's a bummer, but it's all right. It's all right. Let's keep going. Try to figure out how dark I want to go with this. So it looks like this blowhole is pretty dark. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Okay. I may end up doing the background first, just to get a feeling for how dark I want to go on the dolphin, because I don't want to go too dark. But it looks like the water is like just as dark as the dolphin, so I gotta think about this. We don't want a repeat of the panda bear the other day. That was kind of a disaster with the shading. So hoping this will be a little bit better. So I'll start off going a little bit lighter here on this, on the water. As far as shading, I can always go darker. It's hard to lighten something up. It's kind of like getting a haircut. You know, you can always cut more off. It's hard to put it back on once you cut it off. can't really do that. So just take it slow and steady here. Kind of how everything should be in life. Kind of just slow, patient, steady. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's put some white. I need some white on here just to gauge, because I know there's some highlights on the Dolphin that I want to put in. I know there's water I want white, this little spot there, maybe part of the fin, and then some little spots here. And then the tip of it up here. Okay, come on. Come on, white pen. Okay, doesn't want to write for some reason. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I prefer drawing animals than faces and portraits. How does one even draw water? You draw it like you draw anything else, basically. I do draw portraits. It's just not like my favorite thing to do. I can show you some of my sketchbook that I've shown before on here. I do have some portraits in there from the past that I've drawn. If you guys want to see, if anybody who's new wants to see those, I can definitely show that, of course. For any doubters out there, or anyone just wanting to see it, if you're curious, I can definitely show you. So just let me know. Let me know. We can take a 1-minute break and look at that stuff here shortly. Just want to get some white on this, and then we can take a look at like some portraits I drew, other stuff I've drawn. And because I think I'm going to need just a small break from this to just look at it and try to figure out where I want to go with it for the most part. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not even drawing it. Yeah, because it looks very basic right now, so I know I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need some more value, pretty sure. I have to go a little bit darker on the Dolphin for sure. I just didn't want to go too dark right at the beginning and then regret it, and then that would have been it. Okay, yeah, it seems like we have a few folks want to see some of the portraits and stuff I've drawn in the past. So just give me a minute here. I'll show some of that. Just want to get some of this white in here. All right, let's see my other sketchbook here. Half of it's about animals that I drew. So here's some some other pencil, some other animals, head study thingies. Let's show portrait studies from some paintings. I'll show you the good portrait though. Here's a good portrait. There's a portrait, charcoal. That's also from a study of a painting. And here we go. This is probably one of my favorite. This is a study of a painting, of a Bouguereau painting. This is that white charcoal pencil and graphite. So pretty cool. Kind of like the unfinished look of it. Let's see if there's anything else worth showing here. Okay, one more portrait. There we go. Graphite, white charcoal again. So yeah, there was one time where I was into drawing a lot of portraits and stuff. It's just not something I do a lot of, recently at least. And I've gotten away from like graphite and charcoal because it's just so messy, and I kind of like, I've been exploring the last few months. I've just been exploring this more like pen and ink stuff. So that's kind of what I've been up to. It's kind of what I've been up to recently, is all these animal sketches that you guys can see on my channel. Go to my channel page, youtube.com/SchaeferArt. You can see all my videos, and yeah, a lot of animal drawings like this one. Hopefully this one will come out pretty decently. So I'm just adding like some more value to the water, like, I don't know, just see if it helps. I know I'm gonna have to make some things darker. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those little drawings and stuff from the past. You know, those kind of drawings can take me a little bit longer than something like this, like that I do on a live stream. You know, it just depends. Just depends on how finished I want it to look, or if I want it to look sketchy or unfinished or whatever. So yeah, right now I'm just adding some value to the water, as I said. I might have to add a little bit more darks to the water and stuff. Obviously in some of these waves. But I'm just trying to add a little bit of white. I'm trying to get all the white in here, because I don't know, it just felt like I needed to get the white in here to see if I need to make the dolphin darker, and I think I do. I think I do need to make the dolphin darker. So that's kind of unfortunate because it's a lot more shading to do. And I don't really like to do work. This white pen sucks. Let's try another one. Okay, this one doesn't want to write either. Yep, okay, cool. Both of these white pens suck. All right, I guess that's, I don't want to go overboard here, but anyway, yeah, let's darken this dolphin up a bit, I guess. I guess. We'll try to be careful here. Try to be careful here. Just giving it some more value. I don't even think I'm gonna follow the form. I'm just gonna wing it, like I always do. Yeah, so this might end up looking cool, I guess. I mean, I like to do work sometimes, I guess. I just want it to be fun. And this isn't bad. This isn't, you know, this is actually pretty fun. I want to be able to make the dolphin look good. I don't want it to look stupid. So that's what I'm just afraid of doing, is making it look really stupid. So I'm trying to simplify the shading here and just try to focus on value, not really form or anything. I think the value will help just make the form, so that's kind of what I'm going with. Oh, went way too dark there. It's my stupid pen. Yeah, let me blame the materials. It's starting to look decent yet, guys? Kind of, I guess. I want to kind of keep the belly of him like the tone of the paper, because it's a little bit lighter, like white down there almost. So we'll try to keep that like tone of the paper. So I'm just cross-hatching like a bunch of different ways, just trying to get like a variety of something, I don't know. Variety of marks. But I want it to kind of just come together when you look at it from far away. But maybe up close, it's kind of abstract-ish, if that makes sense. Kind of like that effect. kind of cool looking. Okay. Let me thicken up some of the line work here in some areas. Just intuitively try to make it look cooler. There we go. It's a little more dynamic now, or something. So more of an interesting look to it. Do I crosshatch? I mean, you can look at it yourself. It's kind of a random crosshatching, but yeah. Do you even crosshatch, bro? Sort of do. But I mean, this one is kind of just random shading, but I want it to just look good from far away. Like, oh, there it is. It comes together. Now I think I can darken up the water a bit. That might help bring this more together. Because now it'll kind of match the dolphin a little bit more. Since I darkened the dolphin. And make the mid-tone of the paper pop a little bit more for the water. And also the lights pop. So that's my theory anyway. Just try to fill in some darks in the water, I think. Try to keep it horizontal, I guess, so that it lays a bit flat. What are you going to do the water beyond the dolphin? Just white, some black? I'm curious. I don't know. Maybe a mixture of both. I already have some white up there. So maybe just add a little bit of dark in there as well. I don't really know. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to distract from the dolphin. Of course. But we'll just give some interest, kind of make it more cohesive all around, hopefully. But not too much detail or anything, because, like I said, the dolphin is my focus, so that's what I'm focusing on. I just want to make it all look like it belongs together, and you got to have a little bit of value everywhere to do that, I guess. Kind of not a fan of this little area, but that's okay. Just leave it there. It is what it is. That's how you learn. You know, you gotta make a little bit of mistakes here and there. It's pretty cool looking, I think. I usually don't do like this much of a background or anything. But it's not bad. It's not too bad. Do I do any sports? Not really. Not really. I played hockey as a kid and stuff like that. But, you know, I try to stay fit and in shape and work out every once in a while and stuff like that. I like to ride my bike. I used to ride my bike a lot. Haven't really a lot recently because where I live. But, yeah, man, I like to stay in shape, stay fit, but I don't really do much sports. Oh, thanks for the comment. Someone said, wow, your songs are really good. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been making them for, just been having fun with music for, before I ever got into painting, honestly. You know, I was making beats and hip hop beats and stuff in high school, which was like 2006, 7, and 8. 2007 is kind of when I really started. And the one you like, the one called King, I made that in 2007, 2008. So that's a really old beat, actually. So yeah, I appreciate you checking out my music. Yeah, you know, I kind of just have fun with it, that's all. It's kind of like my art. I just go with the flow and just go with the whatever works, whatever I'm feeling at the moment, whatever I feel like creating. But yeah, I've actually been doing that longer than I've been painting, which is really funny to think of. I haven't made anything in a few months though. I've been pretty. I don't know. I've been having trouble with melodies lately. Can't really come up with anything that I'm happy with. It kind of sucks, unfortunately. Kind of bums me out. But I think eventually I'll get back into it. I just, you know, just been focusing on other stuff. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know how much more I can add that's going to like make it better. Unless you guys have any suggestions or something. Oh, you like the, yeah. Cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Pretty cool. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's all scribbly up close, but I kind of like that. It makes it interesting. But then you zoom out a little bit, and it all kind of makes sense. It all kind of becomes a little 3D. I don't know if maybe it needs to be a little darker up here in this area, just slightly. I don't know. Kind of needs to roll a little bit more. There we go. But other than that, I think I should have left. Yeah, I kind of messed this part up. Should have been a little bit lighter there. Let's see if I can fix that slightly. Some white pen, if I just space it out a little bit. That kind of helped. All right, cool. Yeah, if you guys have any questions before I get off here, just let me know. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think there's much more I'm gonna do to it, or that I can do to it really. But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's pretty. Always have a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun, guys, hanging out, chatting about art and life and music and all kinds of stuff. Whatever comes up. But yeah, if you guys don't have any questions or anything, I'm gonna get off here, get some dinner or something, kind of chill out, and might see you guys tomorrow or the next day or some time this week for another stream. No, I don't really ever use colored pens. I use watercolor, but not colored pens. I don't have any. Yeah, I hope you guys take care. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I think it's pretty solid drawing for the most part. So cool, man. National Dolphin Day. So be thankful for dolphins. They're pretty cool. They're our fellow mammals, and our fellow mammals of the sea. So anyway, peace, you guys. Have a good evening, or good morning, good night, good evening. Peace.